So I went to my first ever Sneakercon in London over the weekend, and my expectations were super high, but here's what actually happened.
Bruh, Adidas track pants with the pandas on.
We traveled up on the Friday because the event was Saturday morning. We checked our bags into the hotel and decided to check out some places in London, but first we needed to grab some lunch. Obviously, if you follow me on Instagram, you know my go-to place to get food is Nando's, so we headed straight there. After that, we went to check out some sneaker stores just to see if there was any heat left sat on shelves. Turns out sneakers and stuff had some pretty dope stuff sitting, like the Soulfly 13s, which I actually think are pretty dope. They had a bunch of dunks laying around, nothing I was too interested in though. Even had some ones like the Gorge Greens, the Heirlooms, etc. They also had the Drake Nocta Forces sat there too, which was a bit of a surprise. I thought they would have definitely sold out for sure. Oh yeah, and they also had the DJ Khaled 5s, even in the sale colorway, which I thought was way more limited than the more like salmon colored pair. Now after that, it started to get freezing out in the streets, so we decided to head back to the hotel, rest up, catch the World Cup game, and get ready for Sneakercon the next morning. Alright, so we are back in London. This time it's not for sneaker shopping, it's not just for walking around the town. We are here for Sneakercon. We arrived in London yesterday. We didn't do too much. We pretty much just hung out for a little bit, got some food, chilled out. I'm hoping to find some really dope sneakers here from like everything that I've heard about Sneakercon. I'm hoping like I could potentially get some like early sneakers or something like that. A couple pairs just off the top of my head that I would love to find at Sneakercon is the orange Lobster dunks. That is a pair that I missed out on the release, and I just know that I need to take a look at it on the channel. Another pair would be the eBay dunks. They drop on the 17th. Either way, we're in the hotel room, we're packing up, we're all ready to go. We're gonna get some breakfast and then we're gonna head over to the event. As I'm getting ready for Sneakercon, you know I got the fit sorted, but I gotta be smelling good too. I was wearing my favorite fragrance from today's video sponsor, Scentbird. Scentbird is reimagining everything about how people discover, shop for, purchase, and even experience fragrances. Scentbird lets you choose a new designer fragrance to try every month for just $17. And every month you get to pick what you want to receive, so there's no surprises. They have perfumes and colognes and a lot of unisex options. With each fragrance, you'll get a 30-day supply, so you could try out fragrances before committing to a full-size bottle. It can usually cost over $150, and some of them even $300 to $500. They offer a huge variety of different fragrances, and I love having that option of being able to try them out. Scentbird carries brands like Prada, Gucci, Versace, as well as indie labels like Skylar, Heretic, and Confessions of a Rebel. And all fragrances come in their brand new bottles, which look cool but are also easy to carry and use. Just twist and spray. Now I got Sanctuary Amur Leopard, Bespoke by Joseph Aboud, and Archist PA. It's gotten me so many compliments of people just telling me how good I smell. And I've got to agree, this one smells absolutely incredible. The card actually gives you the scent profile of the fragrance, which on this one is ambergris, musk, clary sage, and oakum wood. The card also gives you a description of the scent. So if you're in the US or Canada, Scentbird is giving you a great offer to get started discovering your fragrance. Use my code Elliot to get 55% off your first month. That means you can get some of the best scents out there for just over $7. Again, use my code Elliot. And again, thank you so much, Scentbird, for sponsoring today's video, but let's get back to it. Alright, so grab a bite to eat, and then like I said, we're gonna head over to the event. What's the time right now? About 10? Yeah, so 10, we got about an hour to kill because it's like super close to get, like we're just gonna get an Uber there. We're in the foam runners in 1 degree temperature. Bro. Basically, it got smashed, so it's parked up on the sidewalk, and we thought like they just had a really bad parking job. But turns out that someone literally smashed the car. And the note's still there? Yeah, I believe the note is still there. So there's a note on the windshield. So literally someone left a note just saying like, sorry. Damn, they put like a number for a body repair shop on there. And it's crazy they haven't been back yet. I guess they just parked their car and went off to like center of London or something. So we just found a place to get breakfast. It just so happens we can do laundry at the same time. Feels like you're at home. When we got to the event, I was actually pretty surprised at how massive this place was. Like, Sneakercon out in the US, I know, is a pretty massive deal, and they usually do insanely big venues. However, in the UK, we don't really get sneaker events like this, so this Sneakercon was huge. Loads of people turned up. There was a bunch of tables with all kinds of sneakers, so I got straight to work trying to find the sneakers that I wanted, which was mainly the orange Lobsters. I did see the Tom Sachs general purpose shoe, which is a sneaker that I've been meaning to check out for a while now. Here at the event, they were asking just a bit too much for them. I did find a few people selling orange lobsters, but most of them didn't have my size. I offered this table £500 for a pair of the orange lobsters, but they immediately said no. I thought was a pretty decent price. I mean, £500, and like at the time, most people online were asking about £430 max for this pair.
Alright guys, so we've been walking around for a while. We kind of made it upstairs where it's like a little bit quieter and I can actually talk. As you can see, there is Sneakercon down there. So we've gone to quite a few different tables already, and like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm looking for eBay dunks. I'm looking for mainly orange lobster dunks. So the best I could find, some people had the orange lobsters, but they're like literally, they've got an 8.5, I'm an 8. Someone has a 7. I could probably squeeze into like max a 7.5. So I am searching. I'm hoping someone has my size.
Another sneaker that I wanted to pick up was the Zion Jordan 1 Low. So many of you have told me I need to check them out, and yeah, as soon as I saw them, I was so impressed. Like, that's probably one of the best Jordan 1 Lows to drop this year. I must have tried 5 or 6 different tables to try and grab the orange lobster dunks, but all of them were either overcharging or didn't have my size.
Oh my gosh, look. Bro, they've got the Louis Vuitton forces up on the car.
Elliot, I know you.
Hey, bro.
Sadly, I left empty-handed. However, the experience was absolutely insane. I met so many people who came up to me and said that they loved my videos and wanted pictures. And honestly, that was just crazy to me. I've never had that experience in my life. I left feeling truly grateful, and a massive thank you to everyone that managed to say hi at the event. Also got to meet Z sneakerheads who had the freaking Craft 4s on foot, which don't release until February next year. Which, seeing them on foot, yeah, they are definitely a must cop. That brings us to back in the studio, and guys, I've got a couple things I need to show you. So the event wasn't actually a complete fail because I met a guy who was selling the orange lobster dunks, and at the time he didn't have my size. However, after the event he messaged me and said that he was getting my size in, and he actually gave me a decent price. So let's check these things out. This is a sneaker that I feel like I had to pick up because I think so many people think that this is potentially sneaker of the year or at least dunk of the year. I think this is like the only colorway that is somewhat reasonable in terms of price point. Let's do this together, guys. Let's check these bad boys out. Oh yes, orange lobster dunks, and they look insane. And look at that rubber band, which is just such a cool, clean little touch. You can take that off. Obviously, I think if you were gonna wear these things, you would definitely take that band off. But it does leave like a little mark. I don't know if you can see on camera, but it does leave like a little strap mark. It almost looks like it's been tightly constricting the toe box. I wonder if there's anybody that would actually wear them with the band on. They also get some extra laces with this pair of dunks, so you get 2 extra pairs. You've got a teal color and then an orange color. I kind of think that the white goes the best, but I think the orange could look pretty cool. This is a sick pair of dunks that I just knew I had to get in. I think honestly these are dunks of the year. Like, I can't think of anything with more history than this sneaker, anything more special than these. There was actually a couple people wearing these at the event, and I saw them on foot and I was like, damn, yeah, I gotta pick these things up. But yeah guys, let me know what you think of the orange lobster dunk. Now we are not done. We've got one other pair of sneakers that I want to show you guys. This has pretty much nothing to do with the event, but it is an early pair of Jordans, which I thought, hey, why don't we just take a look at them right now? Let's pull these bad boys out. So take a look at the box. It's all over red with the Nike branding on the front. I believe they're dropping at some point next week. Let's pull them open. This is the Jordan 1 Twist 2.0. Yes, guys, this is the freaking pony hair specials over here, and I gotta say, they're not feeling too bad. The leather's not amazing by any means, but I mean, hey, it's a solid color blocking on a pair of ones. Then you get that metal Jordan Wings logo over there, which is a little bit different. I gotta say that these are not too bad. I think they're gonna look pretty dope on foot, like, especially from a distance when you just see that black and that gray with the white midsole. These would definitely go hard, but I think a lot of people are going to be turned off with this pony hair. So yeah, that's really something that you're going to have to decide. You don't actually get any extra pairs of laces, which is pretty strange. All you've got is the black, which is kind of laced up on the pair of sneakers. Anyway, let me know what you think of the Jordan 1 Twist 2.0. I will drop a full review. Just wanted to show you guys briefly in today's video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Again, I want to thank everybody who I met at Sneakercon. It was an insane experience. Listen, that pretty much wraps it up for today's video. Thank you so much for coming through, hanging out for yet again another one. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one. But until then,
that is a wrap.